Today we're going to do a really easy gift idea. We're going to make a little lavender bag. I've cheated a little bit and got some blank little canvas bags. These would be easy enough to make though, with a rectangle folded over so you don't actually have to sew the bottom. Sew up the sides, sew over the top so there's a little tunnel, and then add your string or ribbon. But I bought these a little while ago to have in stock for a quick sort of gift idea. And as it's Valentine's Day coming up, we're going to make one with a little slow stitched pretty heart on it, a bit like this one. Got some different pink fabrics, maybe also a little cream so we can layer up a little bit, some pink threads. And we're working quite small so it will come together quite quickly. You can sew directly on these, you just have to put your fingers in. It's a little bit tricky, so it is easier to make a little patch that we then sew on the front. You could do any image really, depending on what your person you have in mind likes. You could do sporty items like footballs, hobby items like little sewing machine, needle and thread, baking things, anything really. They're just designed to have a little lavender bag in, and then you put them in your cupboard to keep moths away and to make your clothes smell nice. So really they are suitable for anyone, it just depends what you put on there. So I've got some frayed edging here which I'm going to keep because I really like the look of that. Let's see, can we get it to thread? There we go. Have a bit of fraying all the way around. Don't want to lose too much of your cloth there. There we go. Set it off, and we will be sewing around the edge, which will stop the fray going too far. A little bit of lace, which actually takes up half the thing, so I'll trim it down a bit. We're going to have a little fun spotty heart. Okay, now off center or center? That's the question. I'm just going to play around with it a little bit. Actually like it off center, I think. Maybe even angled. Yes, I like that. Just got a couple of pinks. Might go with the bright funky pink. I'm going to clip it in a couple of places. While I sew. sew it down. You could glue it, you could pin it. I'm just going to do some little sort of tacking stitches really. I'll go round the heart, which will keep everything in place, and then I think we might do a little bit of just extra decorative stitching. Just going to do a small running stitch. I would say running stitch is probably my favourite stitch for slow stitching. Let me know in the comments which one you use the most often. I do a lot of back stitch as well. Glue on. There we go, that's enough to sort of keep all the pieces together, and I like the contrast of the nice bright pink. What we're going to do now is maybe use a bit of the lighter pink just to do some decorative stitching, hold this in place a little bit more, make sure the frame doesn't come too much further down. Now we're going to attach our little piece onto the bag. I think we should use the dark pink, and this is the slightly tricky bit if you haven't homemade your bag. If you've homemade your bag, you can leave it open so it's easy to stitch on, of course, but we are going to do just a running stitch to keep it nice and simple, and we've got to get right in here, so it's a little bit awkward, but once we're in it's a lot easier. Keep your fingers in there, or at least one, to stop you going through the back of the fabric. And we are going to just go down and we'll come up at the same time. Again, just a simple running stitch is secure enough. I mean, these are not going to get a lot of use. They're designed to sort of sit in your wardrobe. I've not put any fabric on the inside, but if you wanted, you could turn the bag the other way out and iron on some interfacing or something. But I'm not expecting the bag to be opened up or anything. I'm going to take your little bag of lavender, pop it in, close it up. So someone might open it for replacing the lavender, but it's not going to get a lot of heavy duty use. So this is actually a good little gift idea for slow stitching. There's a couple that I've made. On this one, I had this sort of tape ribbon that you wrap presents with, and I just cut off the For You bit there. Thought that looked quite cute. So there you have a cute little, very quick and easy gift idea.